Now that we've looked at our learning intention and had a warm up, let's have a look at the main part of the lesson. So, got a question here, how many tarts do we have? Okay, there are different ways that we can work this out. We can look at the amount on each row, so that is the line going across. So that is 3 and 3. So we've got one group of 3, two groups of 3. We could also look at the columns, so the lines going down. So we've got 2, 2, and 2. Let's have a look at this question. So we've got how many cakes? Once again, we can look at how many are in each row. So we could have 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Or we could look at it as 5 and 5. So 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So again, those are the rows because we are going across. We've got 5 lots of 2. Or we've got 2 lots of 5. So now we have the question, what is an array? An array, as we've mentioned, is just a pictorial image that helps us to work out different number sentences, especially when it comes to multiplication. Alright, so here is now our array here. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Here is an array here of some apples. And if we were to split those into groups, we could do it lots of different ways. So the first way we could do it is that we could split them into rows. So that would be one row and 2 rows. The rows are the groups. So we've got one group and 2 group, and each group we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 rows. So we've got 6 at 6, which equals 12. 2 groups of 6, which equals 12. We can also look at the columns. So we've got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. If we were to write that as a repeated addition, we've got 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2. We've got 6 2's there. 6 groups of 2 equals 12. Let's have a look at this array now. So we've got pairs. If we counted them, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, when we are working this out, we need to think about, right, let's put it into equal groups ourselves. So we could look at the amount on each row. So that's one row, and so that's one group of 4. 2 groups of 4. 4 at 4 equals 8. 2 groups of 4 equals 8. If we were looking at the columns, we'd have one group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2. So this would be 2 add 2 add 2 add 2 equals 8. And we've got 4 groups of 2, which equals 8. If we added another pair there, we would then have 9. Now, we cannot split this array into equal groups because of this. Or can we? Just because we can't do rows like this doesn't mean that we can still make an array. If we actually think about it, we can make an array because if we had 9, we could put them into groups of 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. 3 times 3 equals 9. So sometimes the arrays are trying to trick you and think about those groups of 2, groups of 5, those even numbers. When we look at things like groups of 3, this is when we need to know our times tables, especially to 3. So 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. Really important, because then you automatically know, for example, when there's a missing number, or when we are splitting these arrays into groups, you know that if we, for example, had 9, you know, because 3 times 3 equals 9, then I can put them into 3 groups of 3. Or if I had 10, I should straight away know that I can put them into 2 groups of 5, because 2 times 5 equals 10. Have a go at the worksheet now.